Said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got her here, she been playing that shit, so when she pull up on me, I know what she bout to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
Welcome back to another top 10 video. Today, we're going to be ranking the top 10 catchers. Coming in at number 10, we have Wilson Ramos. Now, Wilson Ramos, he's a Met, but his whole career was not always a Met. He was a Twin. He was a National. He was National for a very long time. He was also a Ray. He was a Philly. But in 2019, he was a Met. His average was 288. He had 14 home runs. He walked 44 times. He had 136 hits. And he played 141 games. Now, these are some very good stats. Very solid season. And this is the reason why I put him at the number 10 spot. Coming in at number 9, we have Roberto Perez. Now, Roberto Perez has not always been amazing, but last year was one of his better years. His average was not that good. It was a 239 average, but he did have 24 home runs. He had 93 hits, 63 RBIs. He walked 45 times, and he played 119 games, which is not the full season. He's solid. He's a very good defensive catcher. Does not make a lot of errors. And I feel like he's an all-around solid player, just a little bit better than Wilson Ramos, and this is why he deserves the number 9 spot. Coming off of his first season as a rookie, Will Smith of the Los Angeles Dodgers comes in at number 8 on my list. He finished the season with an average of 253, 15 home runs. He walked 18 times. He had 42 RBIs. He had 43 hits, and he played 54 games, which is not that many games because Russell Martin and Austin Barnes split some time as catcher last season as well. Now, Will Smith, that's a pretty good season. In my opinion, his defense is very good, and he's just a good catcher, and he's young and has a lot of potential for the Dodgers and really can make their team something special, which it already is. And this is why he deserves the number 8 spot on my list. Coming in at number 7, we have Carson Kelly. Now, Carson Kelly as the Diamondback. He was a Cardinal for 3 seasons, and then he became a Diamondback. As a Cardinal, he was terrible. Did not play that many games, though. He was a forgotten about catcher. Now, as a Diamondback, last season, he batted 245 with 18 home runs. He had walked 48 times. He had 77 hits, 47 RBIs, and he only played 111 games, which isn't even the full season as well. But Carson Kelly has a huge amount of potential after not being that good and having, I guess, his breakout year, which wasn't amazing, but it was good enough that he deserves the 7th spot on my list. Guys, Christian Vasquez has been in the league for 5 years. Now, this is his 5th year right here, and this is his 6th year he's playing, and last season, he batted 276 with 23 home runs. He walked 33 times. He had 72 RBIs, 133 hits, and played 138 games. Now, this is a very good year. Extremely solid. This is just an outstanding year. It's not amazing, but it's great. It's a really good year, and Christian Vasquez is good enough that he makes number 6 on my list. Six seasons he's been on the New York Yankees. Otherwise known as the Kraken, Gary Sanchez is a great catcher, and he comes in at number 5. Now he's had 5 seasons under his belt as a New York Yankee catcher, and coming into this 6th season, he hasn't been hitting too great, but I know that he'll come up and start hitting well. Now in 2019, the reason why I put him number 5 is because his defense is repulsive. It's terrible. His defense is really bad, but his hitting stats are great. Last season, he hit 232 with 34 dingers, 40 walks, 77 RBIs, 92 hits, and only played 106 games because he is very injury prone. He gets injured a lot, so this is why he gets number 5 on my list. He's a great catcher. He hits for power. He hits for contact. He's just not a very good defensive catcher, and this is why he comes right smack in the middle at number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4, we have Mitch Garver of the Minnesota Twins. Now, Mitch Garver has not always been amazing, but last year he broke out. 273 average, 31 dingers, 41 walks, 67 RBIs, 85 hits, and played 93 games. He is a beast. He's amazing. He's better than all of the guys that I've said before. He's number 4 on this list. There are guys coming up that are better than him, but he is new. This is his 4th season in baseball. He's only played 3 seasons, and this is his 4th, and he's making it to top 4 because he's so good. He's an amazing catcher, and this is why he deserves top 4. Okay. Coming in at number 3, we have the all-star Wilson Contreras. Now, Wilson Contreras is great. I don't care what anybody says. He's a great catcher. In 2016, he had a great year. 2017, great year. 2018, okay year. 2019, amazing year. Batting .272, 24 nukes, 38 walks, 64 RBIs, 98 hits, played 105 games with 360 at-bats. I mean, these stats are great. He's a great catcher. He's actually very good. He's really good, actually. And this is why he deserves the number 3 spot on top catchers. He was a Padre. He was a Dodger. Last season, he was a Milwaukee Brewer. Yasmani Grandal batted .246 last season. 28 home runs, walked 109 times, 77 RBIs, 126 hits in 153 games. He didn't even miss that many games. I mean, he had a great year, and now he's a White Sox, and he's playing pretty well. I mean, like, not amazing, but he's playing pretty well. He stays solid throughout the entire season. He hits for contact. He hits some nukes. He walks a lot. His defense is superb. He's great. Yasmani Grandal, you deserve number 2 on my list. Number 1, you all know who it is. JT Realmuto. From 2014 to 2018, he was a Marlin, playing very well. 2016 was an insane year for him. Now he's a Philly. Last season, .275 average, 25 home runs, 41 walks, 83 RBIs, 148 hits, and 145 games played. I mean, hands down, best catcher in baseball. Listen, man, JT, you deserve number 1 on my list, and that is my list for top 10 catchers. Comment down below if you agree with my decisions, and a shout out to Graham Desautels for making this list and helping me out.